Coming up on the Sports Desk, 3 teams with a Torrance, California address have made it to their CIFSS Division Championship game. See if they really have a chance of bringing the title home. Plus, word on the street is the City of Torrance could be home to the best girls youth softball league in Southern California. Find out what's going on the north side of town. All that and more coming your way right about now. Welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Byron Newsome. Not only can you find me here, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter as well. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Hey, when you see me out, say what's up, and we will be sure to get you on the show. Now, one team that loves being on the show, these young ladies from the softball field finally got their chance to be on the show. This past weekend, the North Torrance Girls Softball League had its opening day festivities on February 25th. Hundreds of people came out to cheer on the league as they open what they hope is going to be another successful season on the field and another great year of life lessons for its participants. On this opening day Saturday in North Torrance, there was a lot of bat swinging and catchers catching as NTGSL looks to carry on a tradition that has been long established.
I grew up playing here, and I know what character skills I've, brought through life from playing softball. And so the fact that I can give this to the young girls all here also is truly what makes me want to come back and give back.
This softball league has been part of the community for 41 years. And to many, they are considered one of the, you know what, I'm going to let these young ladies tell you what they're considered.
No, there is no other softball leagues in Torrance. This is NTGSL. We are number one. We have been here for 41 years. We have groomed some amazing athletes. We have our girls not only go to play on their high school teams at the varsity level, but we also produce girls that go on through college.
In order for them to make it to the next level, they have to learn to compete. And it was evident that NTGSL teaches these girls what it takes to do just that.
Beating teams, winning games, catching, hitting home runs, yeah.
While winning games and hitting home runs is important, this league hasn't made it this far just because of its play on the field.
What makes this league so special is the families and the camaraderie and the community atmosphere that this league brings to it.
Winning is fun, but even when we try our best, it's still fun for us because we can enjoy it as a team.
So they learn to win as a team, and they have a great family atmosphere. But what else can these young girls learn from softball?
I learned how to have a loud voice, and I learned how to have leadership and how to really help someone.
And those are the type things League President Teresa Belmontes wants her girls to learn.
Our goal as a league is not only first and foremost to create great girls, their characters, their skill set, but if our girls leave the field better than they came to us, that's all we could ask of our girls. The fact that they win championships for the NT name, that's just icing on the cake for us.
If you want to find out more about being part of NTGSL, go to their website at ntgsl.org. Their season is just getting underway, so reach out and see how you can get involved today. But for the last 2 seasons, the girls soccer team over at South has not made it past the first round. But with a record of 17-1-2 coming into this year's playoffs, the expectations were off the chain. In the first round, they beat Atascadero by a score of 4-0. Setting up a round 2 matchup with Glendora. We travel down the PCH to South High. Tied 0-0, Mina Gaziati to Claire Grauwinkle. Watch this kick, but it was a great save by Anise Uriete with the save. 0-0 still. Aggressive play throughout this one. It was 0-0 for the majority of the match. Neither team giving up ground. Still no score late in the match. Grauwinkle gets it in. 1-0 South leads. And that would be the only score of the game. The Spartans beat the Apaches by a score of 1-0. The game was as close as the score. Both teams put up great showings, but South moves on to the next round. So in the quarterfinals, it was South's first time going this far since the 2013-2014 season. And they are not ready to end it yet, beating Glendora 3-0. And just in case you're keeping up, South has not been scored on in 3 playoff games this year. Keep watching the Sports Desk as we follow the Spartans during their playoff run. While most high school athletics take place on some type of field or court, there is one sport that has a playing surface that just can't be prepared by your school's groundskeeper. As a matter of fact, no lawnmower, broom, or Zamboni could even touch this surface. Mother Nature is its only keeper. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the beautiful ocean. A surfer's paradise. Torrance Beach is one of the locations where competitors meet for the South Bay Scholastic Surf Association. This past week, Torrance took on San Pedro, and it was all about risk-reward. The surfers taking the biggest risk and successfully completing it gets rewarded. The conditions on this day were mushy with lots of fake outs and some scattered peaks. But it was clear enough for the Tartars to give Pedro their first loss of the season by a score of 68-67. This was a long-awaited victory for the Tartars.
It's great fun, and we're a growing squad. I was really happy with the number of kids that turned out today, and looks like next Wednesday we'll have another competition. One of the big things is we had rain. This was supposed to happen December 12th. The week of December 12th, we were supposed to have this. We've had four cancellations, one of which was canceled 3 times because of rain. We've had a really crazy year. And as a result, we're doing something now that we were going to do in December.
Well, as it turns out, the Tartars took home the win this time. But win or lose, the important thing is getting these kids in the water. Shooting for the Sports Desk, I'm Freddie Rodriguez.
It was a tight competition throughout. Freddie Rodriguez is my on-site surfing expert. He told me Pedro was favored, but Torrance High pulled out a stunner by 1 point. Congratulations, Coach Johnston and the Torrance Tartars. Coming up next on the Sports Desk. Did you hear that? It's the Bishop Montgomery student section letting you know whose team is the best in the land. See if the Knights can live up to the hype. Plus, the West High Warriors have been showing everyone why they deserve the #1 seed. Can they bring a title back to the West Side? See if the ball keeps bouncing their way after the break.
We have this crazy thing going on today. I was just walking by and all these DJs and producers are set up all around the city.
I just walked by and I said, "What's happening, guys?" And they told me they were making music.
It's the way you walk, it's the way you talk.
There were a lot of people that claimed they had no musical talent and then sat down and kind of made some really nice sounds.
I like this music.
Feel amped about today, inspired musically about life.
They said I could play, so any chance to play at all. You know, that's my life. I love music.
Yeah, I saw her do it.
We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you catch me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's happening. Let me know what's happening, and we can make it happen right here on the Sports Desk. Now, 4 of our boys' teams made it to CIF. 3 of them made it through to the quarterfinal round. Could they go any further? Let's take a look at North High as they took on Mission Viejo. At home, down early. Shea Eddington with the reverse layup. The lead was cut to 6. The defense turns up the pressure. Steven Nwawu gets the steal, passes it. Alex Eziani makes the score. North trails 20-16 in the first. On to the second. 4:21 left. Steven Nwawu gets the steal, and the Saxons are on the break. UC Shigete with the bucket. Lead cut to 2, 25-23. Next possession. Shigete, Gabe Nakono for 3. North takes a 26-25 lead, first lead of the game. It was tight until the fourth quarter. Arthur Wayne Holt hits a 3 for Mission Viejo, making it a 2-point game. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. Weem Holt in the middle, wide open. Mission Viejo ties it up. 1:14 ticking on the clock. North up by 1. Nwawu to Nakano for that Treyo. 4-point ball game. North gets it back with 27 seconds left. Shea Eddington putting a stamp on it and send it to your mom. North goes on to pick up a 64-59 win over Mission Viejo. Now, the thing is, in the quarterfinal game, they won that one, and that was a big victory for the Saxons, as they accomplished something that had not been done at that school for a very long time. A.J. Feldman was there as the team showed how good it felt to be a Saxon on this night.
And after all the dust was settled, tonight's win puts the Saxons in the CIF semifinals, the farthest North has advanced since 1965.
It's crazy because we haven't been this far, and now that we're doing it with our families, it's a good feeling.
It's a lot of emotion, you know. Since it's been a while since North has been in this position, and we're hoping to make history this year. We expect to go far. This is what we've been training for several months, and you know, we expect to go all the way.
You know, it was a good team win. We didn't play me basketball. We played family basketball. We just moved the ball, and it was a good team win.
Our philosophy is to play as many guys as we can and let them be part of the win, so they all are in it together.
You know, I was very excited. And, you know, at the beginning, the intensity was really high at the beginning and all throughout the game. But we were kind of scared, you know, towards the end when we were down by 1. But my team pulled through, and we were really excited and just happy with the way things turned out.
We got lucky on that one turnover, and the ball was bouncing all over, but we ended up getting it, and then we found the open guy and got it done, and it bought us a little bit of time.
I mean, we just had a good run, and now we're just going to take it to the next game and play family basketball, just get a next good win.
It's being part of the moment. You know, this is big for them. They don't probably realize how big it is, you know, but I talked to them about, hey, it's been a long time since our school has been there. You know, it's not as easy as it looks to get to this level.
Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm A.J. Feldman.
Thanks, A.J. The Saxons hosted a semifinal matchup against Brentwood a few days later, but their playoff run ended there, losing to Brentwood 69-60. Congratulations, Coach Dupron and North High on another great season. Another Torrance team taking their #1 seeding into a quarterfinal matchup against San Marino. The West Warriors had not been to the quarterfinal round since 2013. Would this be the end of their run, or would they come out on top? At home, West Warriors, Alex. That's my man there. Leading by 4 early, Noah Carroll finds Ricky Turner for the short jump. West up 10-4. It was 12-9. West was leading. Isaiah Bion to Alex Mishaw for 3. West holds a 7-point lead. San Marino stays close, though. Alex Mishaw for 2. 17-12 in the second quarter. West led 30-27 at the half. Early in the third, Ricky Turner. Nice float in the lane. West up by 5 points, but San Marino comes right back. Andrew Queech hits a 3, cuts the lead to 2. The Titans take a 1-point lead. Then Queech finds Jaden Torres. West trails by 3, 4:39 left in the third and the fourth quarter. West looking for the lead. Noah Carroll inside. Do what you do, my man. 51-49. West took the lead. We're tied at 52 with 1 minute to go. Alex Mishaw on the defense. Great deflection. He goes all the way down. West leads 54-52. Less than a minute to go. 30 seconds going. 30 seconds remaining. Andrew Queech. Oh, this man again with the bucket. 54-54, and we are going to overtime. In the extra period, Nick Schneider gets it back after they double team the big man. Coleman hits a 3, 54-57. West leads. San Marino had a chance, but down by 4. 2 was not enough to help as West goes on to victory over the Titans, 60-58 in overtime.
Just play team ball. That's how we win games. As long as we play together, play team defense, play team offense, we always win. We always win. It's the camaraderie on the team that really pushes us forward. Yeah.
It was unbelievable. San Marino came out. They were playing really good ball. I really tipped my hat to them. They were a lower seed. They came into our house. They gave us all that we could handle. We were down, I think, up to four points in the second half, and I was really proud of my guys because they could have given up or let it get to them, and they just kept chugging along.
And they did not stop chugging along. The West Warriors went on to beat Roland in the semifinals 64-60, giving West their first appearance in a CIF championship game. Congratulations, and bring the title home, fellas. And another team representing our city. After winning CIF back in 2015, the girls from over at Bishop Montgomery are ready to do it again. New coaches, new plays, but the winning ways never change. The Knights beat #1 seeded King of Riverside to advance to this year's final. One more team looking for a chance to bring home a CIF hoops title, the boys team from Bishop Montgomery. They had their hands full as they faced #1 seeded Sierra Canyon. Could our boys pull off an upset in this open division matchup? There's a lot of action going on right here. Ball of Vision, thank you for the video. Ethan Thompson with the shot, but hey, Sierra Canyon came right back. Remy Martin, yes, that's his name, Remy Martin with the bucket. This is a close game, ladies and gentlemen, but see, Bishop had players that could do things other than the stars. Gianni Hunt with the shot. David Singleton steals the ball, gets it down to Will Crawford. Nice J. All of these players can do things well, and that's what makes Bishop so tough. But of course, you have your star players, the players that are, you always see in the paper. Jordan Shackle there, he had a really big game. But Sierra Canyon had one of the top players. He's the #1 ranked player in 2018. That's Marvin Bagley III. Class of 2018, 6'11", 220 pounds. And watch this. They hooped up. This is when Sierra Canyon actually took the lead. The crowd was going crazy. But our boys are not too shabby either. Ethan Thompson taking it to the hole. They played tough. They gave up the lead, but they came back. Then it was a drive and pop. Gianni Hunt again with 3. Look at him. They're confident, feeling a little cocky. Let's go, baby. Talking smack. Singleton to Shackle. Then watch this play. Shackle, Jordan Shackle. Time is running out. Oh, got him in the air, threw it up, banked it off the backboard. The crowd went crazy then. Jordan Shackle again as Bishop upsets Sierra Canyon 70-63. Unbelievable game. Ethan Thompson had 21, Jordan Shackle had 20. They move on to the finals, which will be played at the Honda Center in Anaheim. So what team will our Knights be facing in the finals? Chino Hills took on Mater Dei in the second semifinal game of the night. Same place, USC. Now look at this, Ball of Vision. Thanks again for the video. Manute Bowl's son, Bowl, former NBA player Manute Bowl was 7'7". His son, 7'2". He's a junior. He's going to be back. This is Spencer Friedman, a solid point guard for Mater Dei. He's not flashy, but he does the little things right. That's what made this team so good. From all the way through the bench, these players were solid. You see him pulling up a deep 3. He can shoot, pass, dribble, and very few mistakes. But this is what they came to see. Watch this. LaMelo Ball, 10th grader, telling the crowd to be quiet. After they were pumped up, they were cocky. He's good. He's flat. Watch this. This is a play. Watch this. Standing back there, the players on the other side, this is what happened all night, and he made some. Here's the thing, though. He was 8 for 28. 8 for 28 on threes. The team was 18 for 54 from three-point range. Live by the 3, die by the 3. You saw that three-pointer shot, and the coach didn't say anything. It was like he was like, okay, I'm okay with that type of ball. You can't win. Like, they could have easily won this game, but they shot too many unnecessary threes. Bowl again. That is someone Bishop is going to have to contend with, and he can dribble too, just to show you. Watch this. 7-2, taking it to the rack. It took overtime, but Mater Dei beat Chino Hills 83-80. Mater Dei has a solid team all the way through, all the way to their bench players. They're going to be a tough team to handle in this open division. Going to be a tough battle, but I think our boys are ready. So we just saw the Ball brothers in Chino Hills get beat by a good Mater Dei team. Those were the 2 younger Ball brothers, but there's one other brother, Lonzo Ball. He played on Chino Hills last year as all 3 brothers helped the Huskies to a 35-0 record, and that team is considered one of the greatest teams in California high school history. Which brings us to today. Lonzo Ball is a freshman leading the UCLA Bruins to hopefully another national championship in this school's long storied history. He is projected to possibly be a #1 draft pick in this year's NBA draft. and he just got dunked on by a West High Warrior. Well, he's not a West High Warrior anymore. He went to West. He actually didn't even play basketball. Well, he is now a math and science major at UCLA, and those mathematical/scientific equations allowed him to develop a systematic process that helped him to elevate his body and creatively demonstrated unbelievable. You know what? Why don't you just take a look at the video? Kevin Way TV, YouTube. This young man went to West, and as you see, he's playing basketball with UCLA. He's getting ready for some kind of dunk contest. Watch this. Oh, but he dunks on Lonzo Ball. Everybody went crazy in the gym. Watch it. Watch it in slow motion one more time. He didn't expect him to do it, and he went under and slammed it. This video went viral. Almost 500,000 views in just over a week. So after future NBA player Lonzo Ball was dunked on by former West High Schooler Kevin Way, and the two other brothers were beaten in the playoffs, I wanted to see what people thought about the Ball brothers. I did a poll on Twitter, which Ball brother would have the best overall basketball career. According to their dad, all three will be in the NBA in a few years. They are good, but it seems like Lonzo has the most potential to everyone on social media. He had 84% of the votes. Well, they are exciting to watch, and I can't wait to see what they all do over the next few years. Coming up next on the Sports Desk, the El Camino Warriors are making some noise on the baseball field. See how many times they crossed home plate in the first 2 innings of their recent home game against San Bernardino. Plus, the men's volleyball team is trying to put an 0-3 start in the rearview mirror as they look to take down Antelope Valley. Scores, highlights, and more when we come back.
In middle school, you shouldn't have to go through that. Fights going on, people bringing knives. One of my friends got stabbed. Year after year, just seeing too much. And as a kid, you're gonna snap, and that's what happened. I snapped.
A lot of these children, they just have something to say. They're not being listened to. They're acting out as their way of saying, I am in the room. Unique had all the makings of a warrior, a leader. She's one of the students who taught me how deep I could love.
Metro Bike Share is a new way to see downtown LA. Getting around has never been easier. By bike. Metro Bike Share lets you use public bikes for short trips. Walk-up 30-minute rides from the kiosk are $3.50. You just need a credit card. For frequent users, the best deal is a monthly or annual pass that you can buy online. You can take a bike from one station and return it to any other station, giving you the freedom to go where you want, when you want. It's a great way to get to transit, a meeting, a shopping trip, coffee, lunch, a rock show, or any other downtown destination. Bikes became available in downtown LA in July 2016, but we're already expanding. You'll see Bike Share in Pasadena, Venice, and the Port of LA in 2017. For a map of the downtown LA stations and more information, go to metro.net/bikeshare. Share the road. Share a bike.
Welcome back, and you already know the drill. You can see me here now, but I'm always on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Byron Newsome TV. Find out what's going on with us and let me know what's going on with you. Send me videos, pics, and I will get you on the Sports Desk. Now, someone that likes being on the Sports Desk, the El Camino Warriors. Elco's baseball team sits in first place atop the South Coast South Division at 11 wins and 2 losses. They had won 3 in a row coming into their matchup with San Bernardino. On Elco's campus, leading 4-0 in the top of the second, it was a hit to short left. Ty Conrad makes a sliding catch. 1 out Warriors. Former South High pitcher Trevor Talpas giving up no hits through 2. Hunter Lewis to Angel Mora to end the inning. 4-0 Elco leads. Bottom of the inning, bases loaded. Angel Mora doubles to deep right center field. Trevor Casanova and Ty Conrad score. It is 6-0 Elco. Then we have Ryan Eastburn. He earned a walk, loading the bases. Darren Sylvester singles to right. Brady Doran and Mora come in. It is 8-0 in the bottom of the second inning. 2 outs, leading 9-0 in the bottom of 2. Doran hits a routine grounder, but the throw is off. San Bernardino has their 4th error in 2 innings. 2 more runs scored. It's 14-0 after 2 innings. El Camino picked up their 12th win of the season by beating San Bernardino 22-2. The Warriors have picked up their 4th win in a row consecutively, making that pretty good season. The pitching staff was on point. Former South pitcher Trevor Talfus picked up the win, going 5 innings with 5 strikeouts and giving up only 3 hits on the day. The men's volleyball team did not start the season as they had hoped. 0 wins in 3 contests was how they came out of the blocks. But we know it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish that matters. They beat Fullerton 3-0 to pick up their 1st win of the season. Could they make it 2 in a row against Antelope Valley? Let's see. Also on campus, up by 3 in the 1st, Pedro Campos, Jaden Misafala. Elko 12-8. 10-3 run, Malik Tauli. Matthew Donatucci, Elko 22-11. Up only 1 in the 2nd set, 12-11. Matthew Carter gets it in. Elko up 13-11. Closest set for Elko, but the Warriors win it 25-19. 2nd set, PJ Salahuke. Elko up 5 in the set. 3rd set, defense came calling. Victor Viril and Jaden Masafala, Elko up 4. Then it's more D. Masafala again, Elko with a comfortable lead. They win the 3rd set 25-16 and pick up their 2nd win in a row. 3-0 over Antelope Valley. The Warriors did not lose a set for the 2nd match in a row. So yes, that 0-3 start is officially long gone. And with another win against Santa Barbara, the Warriors will try to get above 500 for the first time this season, as they have 2 matches coming up this week. In softball, the Lady Warriors were hoping not to be rusty as they had their 1st game in over a week. All the rain we had postponed a few contests. But now the sun was out and it was time to play some softball. They're playing Chaffee. Leading 2-0 bottom of the 1st, former Torrance pitcher Alyssa Wing singles up the middle. Carla Calderon scores from second, 3-0 Warriors lead. Bottom of the 2nd, 2 outs. Raylana Kamez rips one up the middle, capping off a 5-run inning, 2 runs scored here. After 3 innings, it was 12-3. The pitching staff shut down Chaffee. As in El Camino, the Warriors pick up a win, number 7, beating Chaffee in 5 innings, 12-4. The Lady Warriors have won 8 games on the season. Brooke Sorrow was the winning pitcher, picking up her 2nd win of the season. She's a former West Torrance player, still repping our city for El Camino. Well, that is going to do it for now, as we have come to the end of our show today. Make sure you tune in next time. We have got the Torrance sports scene on lock, from the little kids all the way up to the big kids. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and don't forget to sprinkle your school spirit my way, and I'll be sure to get you on the show. But I want to leave you with a little tennis and badminton action from over at El Camino College. Take a look at this video. I never knew badminton was a college sport. The ladies over at Elko taking on El Camino Compton, and the men's tennis team took on Mount Sat. Both squads coming away with victories. But you know what? That's going to do it for the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Byron Newsome. Keep rising to the top, Torrance. We will see you next time.